Halt! Elizabeth, what in the world do you call that?
A bowl?
I was referring to your attire.
Oh, this? I'm just trying something new.
Yes, well, wearing a foundation garment without a blouse is something new. However, I would like you to go upstairs and put on something old, like clothes.
You're giving me fashion advice? Mr. Olive Drab? You probably don't even know who Madonna is.
Elizabeth, cool it with the Papa Don't Preach rap. Just vogue yourself upstairs and come back down here looking a lot more like a virgin. Here from the Board of Education.
Well, it's got to be one of two things. Either Robin's on the honor roll or Elizabeth's on probation.
Actually, it has to do with Casey.
Casey?
Yeah, she's been selected as a candidate for the district's accelerated grade school, Fairburn.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard about this school. They have wonderful programs.
Well, looks like we got a little genius on our hands. Let's call her down here. Tell her the good news.
Wait a second, John.
What?
This is just an invitation to apply.
Yeah.
There's an interview, a test, and very few openings.
Ah, she'll get in all right.
And she might not.
That's no reason not to try.
Look, don't get me wrong, John. I would love for Casey to go to this school, but I don't want her to feel pressured.
What's wrong with a little pressure? Well, as we Marines say, that which does not kill you makes you strong.
And as we mothers say, you're talking about my baby. Getting into these schools can be stressful enough. I don't want us to add to it.
Fine.
Whatever happens, happens.
Understood. Suppose it'd be too stressful if we were to say, tell her about this?
Well, if you can get her to come down.
Casey, front and center. Casey?
We picked up all your toys.
Somebody call me?
Not just in the Marine Corps. No. Hollister will become the most environmentally responsible base in the entire Department of Defense. And you will help implement my vision.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
One more thing. I want to begin large-scale recycling of packing materials and shipping and receiving.
If I may, sir, how about small-scale recycling in the offices as well?
Excellent, Gunny.
After all, we do go through quite a bit of paper every day, not to mention plastics and metals.
I've stopped making those paperclip chains. I really have.
Sir, your concern for the environment is commendable, and I think military bases should be setting the example.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more, Major. And if we're really lucky, some namby-pamby green-type bureaucrat in D.C. will appreciate our example and help save Hollister from being shut down.
Of course, sir.
All right, then. Let's hop to.
Gunny, you've lived in Farlow for some time. Are you familiar with Fairburn School?
Oh, yes, sir. A fine institution for our area's best and brightest. And they do put on one doozy of a Christmas pageant.
Outstanding. Casey just might be going to school there.
Oh.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Ah. Think how good the base will look if a Hollister child gets in an accelerated school. It's just the kind of thing to impress some namby-pamby education-type bureaucrat in D.C. She's got to get in, Major. She's got to.
Actually, sir, Polly and I have agreed that Casey be put under absolutely no pressure. Whatever happens, happens.
Some people wonder why our educational system is crumbling.
Boy, I wish they'd had an accelerated school where I grew up. My classes were always being slowed down by those kids from the alfalfa farms. They just couldn't keep up with his kids from the potato farms.
My cousin Ned grew alfalfa. I worked on his farm every summer.
Can I butter you a bagel, sir?
Come to think of it, sir, my gun dealer's daughter, Linda Ackerley, just got into Fairburn.
Ackerley. Name sounds familiar.
Wasn't she a finalist at the county spelling bee?
I should say so, sir. Straight A student, hall monitor, one hell of a shot.
No. Casey's pretty sharp herself. She's only 8 years old. She can already spell Mississippi without using crooked letter or humpback.
Well, you know, I heard Bill Eastman's son just got accepted to Fairburn.
That kid who's always wiping his nose on his sleeve?
John?
Well, come on, Polly. The kid's a leaky faucet. They must have stuffed him full of antihistamines before the interview.
It's not a competition.
Oh, by the way, Gunny told me that Linda Ackerley got accepted.
The little girl with the rifle? Well, if she gets accepted and Casey doesn't, there's no justice.
Yeah, I was wondering, what could it hurt if I were to give Casey a little brush up on the basics before the tests?
No pressure, right?
No pressure. None. Zilch. Nada. No. It's I before E except after C.
Sorry, Major.
Oh, that's all right. It's just a little helpful hint. Can you spell some more?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's play a card game.
Great. I love card games.
Okay.
Let's play Go Fish.
Maybe a little bit later. Right now, we're going to play a new game. This is called the Times game, okay?
All right.
And what you do is you flip over a card, and then I flip over a card. Go ahead. Okay, 4, and I got a 2, and now you times it. 2 times 4.
8.
All right, you win. Go again. 3 and 6. 3 times 6.
Your turn.
Now, come on, Casey, you can do this. 6 times 3. 3 6s.
9.
No, it's 18.
I don't like this game.
Sure you do. We're having a ball. Go on, go ahead.
Do we have to?
No, honey, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. How about a riddle?
A riddle?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like fun.
Okay. Now, let's say that a lieutenant has 45 Marines under his command and a sergeant has 32 Marines. Now, how many Marines do they both have?
Well, one has 45 and the other has 32.
No. Casey, how many Marines do they have combined?
This riddle sure seems a lot like math.
You know, John, maybe Casey's had enough fun for one day.
Oh, Polly, you can't quit in the middle of a riddle. Now, come on, Casey. 45 Marines, 32 Marines. How many does that make?
62?
Oh, the Marine stuff's throwing her off. Okay, honey, let's look at it another way. Say Robin has 45 popsicles and Elizabeth has 32. How many do they have altogether?
Well, how many do I have?
That's not important.
Maybe not to you.
Let's go back to the Times game.
A fun idea, John.
Okay, come on now.
Yeah.
5 times 7.
35.
Okay.
9 times 6.
I give up.
54. 7 times 3.
21.
Yeah.
Plus, all the oil from the motor pool will now be reconstituted for reuse, sir.
And on the micro level, sir, recycling bins have been placed in all strategic locations.
Plus, sir, we are not only spending less on energy and garbage hauling, we're actually turning a profit by selling to recyclers.
Profit, you say, huh?
Sir.
I don't want to make one of those namby-pamby bottom line bureaucrats sit up and take notice.
With all due respect, sir, not every Washington bureaucrat is a namby-pamby.
You're not?
Trust me, sir. I once dated a gentleman from the Bureau of Weights and Measures. Not only was he no namby-pamby, he was... Trust me, sir.
are you?
Wow, Casey, isn't that a sharp outfit?
Oh.
Thanks, it's Sue. Mom bought it so I'd look good at my interview.
No, I didn't. Bought it because she grew. They do that.
Casey, we understand you did quite well on your admissions test.
It was easy. Their math problems weren't nearly as hard as the majors.
With your permission, sir, we'll be leaving for the interview now.
Yes, by all means.
Thank you, sir.
Do well, little one. Remember, you're not just representing yourself. Upon your tiny shoulders rest the hopes, dreams, and passions of everyone who loves this base we call Hollister.
Sir, as I mentioned before...
Oh, yes, of course. No pressure, dear.
Bye-bye.
Bye, have fun.
Gunny, did you think the Major seemed a little distant this morning?
Well, somewhat, sir. I imagine this interview at Fairburn was on his mind.
Oh, good. I thought maybe he was mad at me for that crack about alfalfa farmers.
The Major is not one to hold a grudge, sir.
Oh, when am I going to learn not to put my foot in my mouth? I mean, come to think of it, the problem wasn't the alfalfa kids. The real dummies were the ones whose parents worked in the slaughterhouse.
Really, sir?
Oh, yeah. Imagine being raised by parents whose very livelihood depended on institutionalized cruelty. They all had these dull, lifeless eyes. Not to mention poor, almost non-existent senses of smell. Did you ever know anybody who worked in a slaughterhouse, Gunny?
Just my father, sir.
Well, I used to want to be a waitress. But Mom says a girl can grow up to be anything she wants. So now I think I'll be a doctor, a scientist, or a dancer in Las Vegas.
Well, at your age, it's good to keep your options open. Miss Pendergrass, would you ask the McGillises to step in now, please?
This is a very nice school, Mr. Tower.
You think so?
Yes, you've got great swings.
Mr. and Mrs. McGillis, please sit down. Well, I must say I have enjoyed my interview with Casey. She's a real charmer.
Thank you.
Now then, I think I'd like to...
Excuse me. But when I said thank you just then, I meant thank you, that's a nice thing to say. Not thank you, I'm accepting credit for Casey.
I understand.
She's very much her own person. Well, sure, I've guided her. You know, if she ever had a question or needed something, you know, I was there for her. but
Polly
she's-
is a wonderful mother.
I try. Please continue.
Oh, thank you. Now, I see that you're managing editor of a newspaper. Does working full-time present any problems as far as parenting?
No. Oh, wait. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, there are some hardships. You know, a problem every once in a while. Is it too late to change my answer to not usually?
Not usually it is.
Still, I love my work. More than my children, of course. Journalism is not just something I do. It's part of me, you know. It's part of who I am, and it's...
Polly really is a wonderful mother. and journalist.
I understand. So, Mr. McGillis, you're a Marine.
What tipped you off? I am not joking with you, of course. Always enjoy a good joke. Not that that was one of my best. I have my serious side, too, you know. Light side, serious side, proper proportion, balanced.
I mention it because, well, we're so pleased to be considering a Marine dependent for our school.
Oh, of course. Marine kids are the best kids.
Well, actually, we don't see that many Marine youngsters. Unfortunately, they're not always prepared academically for our advanced program due to the transient nature of their family life.
They move around a lot.
Yes. And it does have an effect on classroom performance.
Seems to me that would be a positive effect. Military kids travel the whole world. They're exposed to foreign languages, foreign cultures. And they learn how to adapt, how to be flexible. They get a very good education, Mr. Tower, from the best teacher of all, life.
You make a fine point. So, Casey, you've lived lots of places.
Nope, just Oceanside in here.
Oh.
But still, Casey got a lot out of the move.
Oh.
We saw the Grand Canyon on the way. Oh. And once we got here, she just flourished.
Flourished, absolutely flourished. And if we ever did get to live in, for instance, Okinawa or Norway, or I mean, even Camp Lejeune, she would just flourish there, too.
I see.
Casey's also very good at word problems.
Oh.
Yes, sir. And spelling. Spell Mississippi.
M-I-S-S.
So, Major, any word yet from the Fairburn School?
No, sir. We're still waiting to hear.
But it's been 3 days. How can these people keep us hanging like this? I'm on pins and needles.
Very thoughtless of them, sir. In?
Major, Mrs. McGillis is here.
Oh, send her in, send her in. This could be it.
Hi, John. General.
No time for pleasantries now. Have you heard from the school? Do you know?
Yes, I do. Casey did not get in.
Oh, damn! Please. I think these people deserve a little privacy at a time like this.
Of course, sir.
How could this have happened?
Well, the principal said he liked Casey very much, and us too. It was just numbers. Too many children, not enough space.
They had room enough for that snot-nosed Eastman kid.
Oh, but Casey is first on the waiting list.
Ah. Well, obviously Casey is doing very well at the base school. Either way, I'm sure she'll get a fine education.
Yes, of course. That's it. Better she stay here. Get a fine Hollister education. And make the base school look good. If the brightest students leave, our test scores will go down. Major, I can't believe you even considered sending Casey to that snooty Fairburn.
Well, sir, it would seem then that everything has turned out for the best.
Indeed. I think I'll just call Washington. Crow a little about our academic credentials. Gunny?
Phoning an amby-pamby for you now, sir.
Well, Paul, looks like we got a little carried away on this one.
A little? We should have stuck to the rule. Whatever happens, happens.
After all, she is first on the waiting list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet she would have gotten in if I had brought along some of her drawings.
Oh.
That poem she wrote about the Easter Bunny.
Polly, whatever happens has already happened.
Right. Bye. It'll be Fairburn's loss when she wins the Pulitzer Prize.
Or headlines in Vegas.
So you understand, honey? It wasn't you. You didn't fail.
I guess.
You did your best, Casey. That's all anybody can ask of you. Want another cookie?
Yeah, okay.
A nice warm bath would make you feel better. I'm going to go up and start one for you right now.
If you want.
Tell you what, honey, why don't we make it a bubble bath? I'm going to go upstairs right now and see to it that you got bubbles all the way up to the ceiling, okay?
Whatever.
Casey! Tracy, snap out of it. It's only a school.
Yeah, it doesn't do you any good to mope around.
I don't see anyone making you a bubble bath.